properly.
There you go. Next screenshot.
This is where it gets funny.
I'm going to play the audio of the conversation I had with Penelope's relatives later, too, if anybody wants to hear that. Or former relative, proving that Penelope's not a person of color. Brandy, pop that back up, if that's the same one.
She's trying to find the next one. I think I might do another screenshot possibly.
You don't even have to play anything for us to know. All you got to do is show her picture.
Seriously, but she denies that, sir. Bish, have you ever heard that audio? I don't know if you were in here when I played it.
Look, let me tell you something. Top, a friend of mine who was a mutual, he was my mutual, and he introduced me to Penelope. He said she got lost in a snowstorm because she closed her eyes.
Oh my God, stop. Thunder, do you want to read this or should I?
I mean, it doesn't matter. You're doing good.
I kind of got a pee, so if one of you want to take over, I would appreciate it.
All right. Go pee.
Okay, I'm going to mute so that you guys don't hear me down the hallway.
Okay, what dumb bitch says, if you got something to say, say it. Don't go to anyone to pass a message. Now go back to the hole you crawled out of. Some of us are busy taking care of the kids we didn't walk away from, which I have absolutely zero fucking idea what she's talking about with that. If Brandy knows, Joe knows, everybody knows I have my kids all the fucking time.
I was going to say, I don't know what the hell that's about, but okay.
Yeah, at least I didn't push mine in front. No, I'm gonna shut up.
Oh.
Mama, shut up.
Yep.
Next.
Okay, hang on.
Oh, Lord. It's crazy she can point out what everybody else does, but she won't take accountability for her own bullshit. I was like, blah, cracking the fuck up with that one.
The next one.
I was like, fair game now. Remember you said that when I started on you. Patience is a virtue, love. And she said, band name. I've been waiting patiently for your slimy ass to pop up out of hiding. You think I'd forget you mocking my son's death? Do your best. You've already something.
That wasn't her son, by the way. We proved that that wasn't.
No, he was fucking. He died before she ever married Michael.
And she wasn't mentioned in the obituary. Nikki tries to claim everybody else's kids as her own because she just wants attention.
Am I in the right one or no?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm trying.
Oh, yeah, this is the right one. This is the right one.
Okay.
I said, Ian, because she said she was waiting patiently for my slimy ass. I ain't never hiding. I'm always right the fuck here. And I said, you'll continue to wait, darling. As far as mocking the death of your child, I didn't know you had a child that passed away. You underestimate my level of self-control, Deanna. That is where you come up short. Little lesson for you. Before you believe a word said, regardless of who says what, always, and I mean always, check your facts. Get your own receipts and know who the fuck you challenge. I was like, oh yeah, I ain't been hiding anywhere. I've been right here. You should fuck yourself. Sorry, I don't know if I forgot something else, but I'm only assuming. Know who the fuck you challenge. Oh yeah, I know, blah blah. You should remember that. Let me refresh your memory. It's as bad as your breath. I can't. Oh shit!
Bitch up here laughing at her damn self.
Then she says the band name again. Did you think you were doing something by saying Deanna? Do you think you were gonna?
Well, come in, hang on.
Yeah, I was gonna refresh her breath for her and tic tac at 200 miles an hour.
So wait a minute. Are you related to Brandy?
I am the adopted Fuentes.
That explains a lot.
And it's, she said the band name again. If only that was true, it must be sad in your delusional little world. Like I said, you started this when you mocked my son's death. Stop acting like you didn't know as you were making videos and posting train emojis. I hope you had the best day today, bestie. It'll be the last good one for a while. I was like, I can only hope, sugar.
Come on, hang on.
I can only fucking hope. Fuck that bitch. I was the first one to make the damn train video, and she blamed it on Joe. I was the first one that did that shit.
She blamed everything.
I was proud of that motherfucker, man.
I made the most.
Come on, ride the train. Oh, I'm gonna quit. Anyways.
Choo choo.
And she said, you should join me in a live like Like, she says like way too much. Like, what are you scared of? You can't get your ass beat through a phone, darling. I wish I could because I'd jump through this motherfucker and beat her ass every fucking 5 seconds. Anyways, I don't need your life story. Why you got so much to say in DMs? And this is the part that was funny to me.
Well, she's the one that's texting the novel over here.
Mm-hmm. And then I was like, if you want a conversation, then call me, sugar. I ain't never scared of anything. I will not join a live that's conducted like a daycare.
Man, I'm coming.
I didn't screen record the audio I sent her. It was probably the train song. I'm horrible. Like, I don't give a fuck.
All right, I gotta know what's up with the train song.
The Colorado train.
Let's not hear, please. Let's not, please.
I was already singing it a minute ago.
I don't want to talk about that though because.
Well, he's asking about the context of the messages.
I know. I will tell him privately. I don't. Oh, the context of the messages. I just don't want to talk about the train. The context of the train. I'll talk with. I have Ellen's number.
Well, I just said I was the first one that posted that shit, but then you got blamed for doing it first. I'm like,
I know,
what the
but
fuck?
you know what? It's because here's the thing. Long story. If somebody could sum it down, like, long story short, Nikki wants attention and wants to be the victim all the time. So she said that her child died, and we found out that it wasn't her child. So a lot of people were making fun of the fact that Nikki was claiming a child that wasn't hers. And Nikki said that we were making fun of the kid, but we weren't. We were making fun of the fact that she claimed a child for attention that wasn't hers, and she wasn't even named in the obituary.
In other words, you weren't making fun of the kid, you were making fun of her.
Right.
Yeah.
Nikki and her friends love to say that we were making fun of the kid. We weren't.
Absolutely not. I'll never make fun of I had a sister that died, so and I was young when she died, and she was young when she died. I'm never gonna make fun of nothing like that. That shit was posted because Nikki's a fucking idiot, and you can't use other people's trauma as your own personal gain.
Well, and the fact that they had been using James against me for so long, they don't like things done to them that they do to other people. That's the whole funny part. They get their panties in a wad and they get their feelings hurt when they get energy returned back to them that isn't even as bad as what they do to other people. Tell me you're a weak pussy ass bitch without telling me, Nikki and Kane.
Well, acting like I'm scared to get my fucking ass beat through. Motherfucker, I show up at people's houses. I show up at people's houses.
In a few months, by the way, y'all.
What'd you say?
I might be in Kansas City in a few months.
I'm a 5-hour drive away.
Damn well bet I'm going to be paying some visits to some people, especially a church.
I don't like churches.
Oh no, I'm going to walk in that church, and I might burn when I walk through the doors. But I'm going to walk into that fucking church. If I'm in Kansas City, you can damn well bet I'm going to be going to that church on Sunday.
And I'll go with you. I would drive up there every Sunday to go to church, and I don't go to church.
I'm going to have a sit down with Lester, who's about my age.
Joe. So this message right here is between Baylor and I, right? Because with Baylor, when he talks to IBTL, he's totally against Trump. But when it's just me and him, he's for Trump.
Wait a minute. Did you send this to me?
I know, but I can.
It's the hypocrisy for me.
They need to learn the definition of that
Lots
word.
of friends online that are on the right. I am very much on the left. You want to vote for who you want to vote for, that's fine, but don't pretend you're something you're not. That's what I have a problem with. Pretending that you're something you're not. That shows me that you're the biggest snake in the world. Kane does need a little bottle.
I am going to vote for whoever doesn't disturb my peace.
Well,
An independent candidate then, hopefully.
in that
You
case,
can't vote for my youngest child because he'll disturb your peace.
I think it's a well-known fact that I'm anti-Trump, but I'm anti-Biden too. So
Yeah, I would say this, so I am more
I want my money back.
After, I was pro-Trump for the longest, and Joe knows this, but after I saw the debate and after Trump said what he said, yeah, no. That was bad. That was horrible.
Trump said something about, he claimed people have black jobs. I'm like, what is a black job?
Yeah, that was
There is no
horrible.
such thing as a black job. Like that just showed his own internalized racism.
Yeah, so after that, I was like, yeah, I'm good. I ain't voting for nobody now.
Well, my thing is I would love to encourage everybody to vote independent, but I know
I just need a fucking job. I mean, come on. Shit.
Okay, Joe, I'm going to put you in the ballot. I'm going to vote for you. I'm going to put your name in there.
I don't want the
Vote
I don't want
for
it.
president. Be like Pedro.
I don't even ever have the desire to be a supervisor anywhere. I don't want to be a president. That's for damn sure.
Oh, you don't want me to be the president.
Okay, we'll put you in there too, Alex.
I didn't like and call it an official act.
Put you in there too, Brad.
Put Ozzy in there. He's always said he's going to be the first Rican president.
Hey, I just have one thing to say to everybody in here. Ba-da-ba-ba, boost it, TikTok.
Post it, TikTok.
Oh my Lord. Joe, you and your voices are like on point.
Now y'all have my boyfriend saying it.
Yoni, let's do the coming out story of. Did you guys see that? The guy that started the smear campaign against me, I posted his coming out story again today because it's very telling that this guy is very vindictive over anybody who rejects him. And I rejected him, not just romantically, but I rejected his friendship too when I saw that he was bullying somebody. And he got so upset with me when I said, Uni, I said, you mean to tell me that during Pride Month, you're going to tell me that you don't care if you bully a trans man who's in early transition to unalive himself? He goes, I don't care. He's a piece of shit. I said, Uni, are you serious right now? He goes, yes, I don't care. I said, I can't be friends with you.
I love
He got mad at me and said I was picking a piece of shit person over him. I would have picked to not communicate with him regardless of if anybody else was involved or not at that point. It wasn't a matter of picking somebody over him. It was a matter of I didn't want to associate with him after that. And that hurt his feelings so bad that I literally became the target at that point. And he was making up stories and spreading rumors. I've got it all over my page showing what a piece of shit he is. But the fact that he has a history of doing this and that this is how he behaves when he gets rejected is that he gets vindictive towards people, and he literally doesn't see anything wrong with it. He thought it was cute and funny. It's the coming out thing on my page with Uni up there. It's one of the more recent ones that I posted. Sorry, go on with the messages. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I think that's it.
Okay.
Was that it, Thunder? Hang on, let me look.
I don't know. That was just, I forgot about those messages. I just screenshotted them earlier. I was like, shit, let me send these over to him. I think that is. I think the last one was just the "are you fucking dumb" thing. Yeah.
He is.
So I want to play this other video that Lady Guinevere posted, and because it's another one where she's.
I don't think I read that one, Brandy.
I'm going to be in the comments. I'm going to jump down for a minute while I can get something to eat.
Okay.
And then I'll come back
Oh,
up.
yeah, we did read that one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
It's-
All right. Oh, she looks really attractive like that. All right. So I'm going to play this next video that Lady Guinevere made. Somebody was in her comment section on the past video that I just played, and they put a comment in there. I think they were talking about Dalton. I'm pretty sure. They said, you cussed him out and flipped him off. Do we need to post that? End your lies here. And Gwen, with her smug little attitude, makes a video looking up at the comment, and this is what she has to say.
You're absolutely right, I did. After he platformed an individual with over a dozen known victims who has created problems in the BIPOC community, the LGBTQI plus.
Wait a minute. I'm part of the LGBTQIA plus community and I'm a gay man. How did I cause issues with the people that are pretending that they're part of the community, like Tavia, who literally got dumped by her boyfriend and tried to claim that she was a queer black woman, or the way she put it, I'm a whole ass gay, which nobody who is actually gay is going to say it like that, and they're going to realize how disrespectful it is to say it like that. But she wanted to claim that she was a gay after she got called out for calling me the F slur. But I'm the one causing problems within the LGBTQ plus community. You got Uni, who wanted to use homophobic slurs to me, which is the whole thing that he fought to do. He fought for the right to basically harass me and stalk me. But I'm the one causing problems, according to Gwen. And I have victims. They're not victims, they're her friends that got their feelings hurt over being called out for being bullies and frauds.
Community, the indigenous community.
Oh, I'm sorry. And regarding the POC and the indigenous community that I'm causing problems with, I'm sorry. I have several indigenous content creators that are in communication with me because they don't like what she, Bruja, Mari Cubana, Cuban Delight, and Penelope are doing. They're pretending to be black and native. Although Gwen hasn't pulled the black card yet, she's just pretending to be native. There's plenty of people that are pretending to be Afro-Indigenous, which means black and indigenous, when they're not. Or like Mari Cubana have 0.2% or 2%, and she wants to consider herself. Like, it's disgusting. They're disrespectful, and they are the ones that are causing issues. And when I call it out is what they have an issue with.
As well as spread lies, misinformation, and
But she doesn't have any proof of this.
Rumors about individual after individual, but I guess you don't care.
Let's talk about the rumors. Gwen came into Dalton's live the other day and made a false accusation saying that I had multiple people that filed restraining orders against me, multiple men, according to Jen, Heather DeGroy, Lady Gwen. She said that multiple men had restraining orders against me and that James had one, which is completely false. All of that is false. Not a damn thing is true. So she's either starting rumors or spreading rumors with no factual information. She's not posted any proof. She said that I was the one that was mentioned in the police report. Again, not posted any proof because that's not true. So she's the one actually doing this and gaslighting.
About any of that.
Oops, sorry.
No, I guess you don't care that when victims were on that live, he chose to silence them by speaking over them because,
Sorry, this is just,
hey, it was his live, right?
oh, evidently I was doing something. I'm sorry.
Have the damn day you deserve. You're damn right.
Sorry for the
I
interruptions.
did, and I would do it again.
Wait.
What's up?
Is she trying to say that
Look.
run their live the way they want to?
Yes. Yep.
She can kiss my ass.
What she's mad about is that my voice was heard. She's mad that somebody platformed me and my voice was heard, because the last thing she wants is for my voice to be heard. Because if my voice is heard, she doesn't care that I'm the only person speaking up for a victim, a real victim. She wants to play victim. And if my voice is heard, she might get exposed for fraud, because anybody can go to the Port St. Lucie, Florida County website and they can type in by name Heather Lynn DeGroy, DeGruy, and they can see her records in Port St. Lucie County for themselves. She has records in other places as well, but just the ones that are in Port St. Lucie County alone are pretty fucking telling. And she wants to deny all those truths, and she wants to spread misinformation and lie. But it's out there and it's public information and anybody can go look it up. She is the fraud, and she's never stopped being a fraud.
I just wanted to say that everybody say hi, because we're being streamed by Kane and that one.
Hey, Kane, there's still $1,000 on the table for the first person that can prove your cousin's story. Whatever your cousin's story is, sorry if I got the details wrong, but the story that you and Lady Guinevere put out with your GoFundMe asking for $10,000, that one. Lady Guinevere had a conversation with a bunch of people, and she was supposed to get the proof, but she never did. She never got that proof, Kane. We're still waiting. I would think if you really have a widow and their kids in need of money, that you would be desperate to get that $1,000. Why'd you take your GoFundMe down when I called you out, Kane? Why'd you make it private? Why'd your father say that he didn't know about the incident with your supposed cousin? Why'd you change your story and then say, oh, it was like a cousin? Why did you sit there and say that you were at the event for a balloon release when it was clearly screen recorded? If your cousin was that popular, where's the newspaper articles, Kane? Why'd you only take and collect information from James to sit there and smear his story and lie and twist that, but yet you never provided any information about your cousin, Kane? Why are you protecting a white woman pretending to be black, Kane? but you're fighting racism? Why did Baylor suddenly become Japanese, and that somehow is an excuse for a Japanese man to be racist to a black man? Like, make this make sense. Are you fighting racism, or are you fighting to grift people online? Because it seems like you're fighting to grift people online, Kane. By the way, Kane, I will never go live with you. Give it up. Give it up. You had your chances to go live, and I told you the only way that I'm going to go live with you, you will get an apology, you'll get me going live, and you'll get $1,000 as soon as you can prove your story about your cousin. The GoFundMe story that you and Lady Guinevere put out there. Whatever your story was, because we still have the videos, prove it. Prove it, Kane, because you haven't been able to do that to date. We have a right to know if you're out here grifting on the internet because you're the one putting yourself on a public internet. We have a right to know if Penelope is actually Afro-Indigenous since she's labeling herself as Afro-Indigenous. That is our First Amendment right to question this shit. It is not a First Amendment right to make death threats or to use slurs and basically committing hate crimes to marginalized communities like you and Tavia do. That is not okay, Kane. Go get your friend Lady Guinevere and ask her why she's such a pussy that she won't show up to my live, because her excuses are bullshit when she came into the live that I was in before her. So clearly she can go live and she can go into lives where I'm at because she did just a few days ago. So all this bullshit that she's telling is nothing but a fucking lie. She's a fraud and a scam just like you, Kane. Dominique Marquise Allen, born December 10th, 1983, I think. You want to put out all my information, but you don't like it when it's done to you, right, Dominique? Right, Dominique Marquise Allen? You don't like it when it's done to you. You want to control and manipulate people with Lady Guinevere, and Penelope, and Simply Nikki, who talks about everybody's kids, who doxes everybody. Nikki's allowed to dox everybody and their address, but as soon as you put out a little bit of information on Nikki, she's a victim, right? Nikki's allowed to post everybody else's family and harass innocent people, but as soon as you fire back, that's a problem, right? She's a victim. Nikki's not a victim. Nikki wants to be a victim so bad. Just like Lady Guinevere, they love to get on camera and show the world that they're doing their crocodile tears because they need attention. They don't like themselves. And Kane, clearly you don't either. Your own father and your own family is embarrassed of you, and you seem to be the only one in your family that didn't make something with your life. Facts. You just sit online, get high and drunk, and harass people all day, and you think it's cute. If you haven't learned by now, Kane, I don't give a fuck what any of you say. I don't care what sound bites you get. You sit there and claim I said the N-word with a friggin' oh, Bam, you're in here. If you want to speak up, feel free. Kane's still using that screenshot claiming that I said the N-word when your followers are evidently not educated enough to know what a question mark is.
Bro, I even put that in the comments. I was like, that shit was taken out of context. I was never called that shit by you. Never.
Yeah, that
Never.
screenshot is from a conversation with me and Bam. He should know better than anyone, Kane, but you're spreading misinformation. I thought Lady Gwen was against that, and she's your good friend. Go on,
I mean,
Bam.
look, I'm even call it how it is. When that shit went down, I was like, use this shit however you need to make it look however. I said that shit whenever I had it. So, I mean, let's just stop playing bullshit games, okay? That's not how it was meant, and I know that. And I ran with it because, I was doing that stupid shit at the time. So, I mean, feel how you want to feel about what I say. I really don't give a fuck. I mean, honestly, I don't.
You know what?
I can stand on my shit and I can sleep well at night. Some of these motherfuckers probably can't. So it is
You
what
have
it is.
more integrity in your little finger than they have in their entire body, Bam.
And I mean, and I'm like I said, the other night, I'm not talking shit about nobody. I mean, if somebody popped up in one of these boxes, I'd say the same shit then. If I was in person with one of them, I'd say the same shit then. I mean, you're being a fuck shit by trying to, paint a fucking narrative to get views and followers and shit like that, trying to get TikTok famous. That's all the fuck it is.
That's it. And the reason I have Kane and all his little bitch-ass buddies there blocked is because all they do is mass report to silence other people.
Cool. Oh, you don't have to check back in, dude. You're good. Yeah, hey, it's like every 2 hours if you're
What's
out.
that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm at work, Joe. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
And the other thing is, it's funny. I find it really funny how they talk about people doxing them and all of that. Jenny doesn't know me from a can of paint. but she sure put my Facebook account on her Instagram.
And Jenny's not black, period. She might be Puerto Rican, but she's not black. She's harassing a black man.
I mean, I don't know what she is, honestly. She hadn't popped on my shit in a while, but I mean, that one day, whenever like she was talking shit about Brandy's address out there and all kinds of other shit, and I'm like, dude, she really went to that much trouble. I forgot how many accounts Brandy had like highlighted once she put that name in. I was like, damn, this has no life, like no life.
We know probably of, I mean, I've lost track, but there are probably at least 100 accounts that we have blocked of Jenny.
It's crazy how people act like, I mean, this is all I do all day. It's like, oh, you made 100 fucking videos. Dude, do you know how quick I make fucking videos? I can say a 30-minute fucking clip in 7 seconds. I mean,
yeah, Bam he just says whatever's on his mind and just pops it out there. And they're usually 15 seconds. We had fun with that one day.
Oh, yeah, shit.
I do gotta correct you. You said crocodile tears, and it's actually white woman tears.
Yes, that is true.
I'm gonna stay away from that. I'm already getting labeled a racist by using the word white. So I mean, you know.
That is true, Cap.
How dare you, sir?
Black
No, I mean, I was just playing along. Shit, I don't even use those terms.
This is what I don't understand is why can't people just be what they are? Why do they have to claim everything else too? Because Jenny also is identified as white on some of her police records. I'm just going to say that.
I'd love to know what the fuck I am.
What's that?
I said, I'd love to know what the fuck I am, totally. I mean, so I can claim whatever, but I mean, I'm not just going to throw whatever out there just because of some shit.
I don't get it. Penelope.
I got my DNA tested.
Penelope
I know what
is
I
really
am.
the one that drives me crazy, like because she started all this.
98% chimp.
It's really Uni, Penelope, Scott, and Guinevere are the ones that really started the smear campaign against me, and Nikki was very quick to jump in.
I mean, look, we're all fucking grown. We're adults. I mean, I don't see why people have to. I'm not talking about anybody here. I mean, because I know like several attempts have been made to kind of to like squash it, just because I've been on both sides and in the middle, whatever the fuck.